Well, usually an aftermarket vehicle is a pickup that's been modified to be sit up higher. It's been modified to add a fuel tank. It's been modified to change the seats, or any modification of any vehicle of any kind. What people don't realize is that many RVs are really aftermarket vehicles. And here's why. Because RV manufacturers usually buy a chassis. Now, chassis is just a word for the main part of the RV, the frame, the motor, the transmission, and the wheels. And that what they'll do is they'll put the box, the actual RV part of it, on top of the chassis. And so that's an aftermarket vehicle because the chassis has been modified. Now, with regard to other RVs, what we found is that some of the major RV companies do not have fuel system engineers. And when they make the RV, they literally route the fuel line through the occupant compartment. And so in a recent case we handled, it was a very minor accident. The wife had no injuries at all, but her husband, who was driving the RV, had his foot trapped under the seat, and a fire started. She tried to get her husband out. She couldn't, and unfortunately she was pulled to safety by someone else, and her husband burned to death in the crash. She was devastated. They were in the golden age of their years. They were in retirement. They were having the time of their lives traveling around the country in this RV. But what we found was this. This company was so sloppy. This company routed the fuel line right through the armrest of this RV, which is completely unacceptable. We were able to get her justice. We were able to get her case settled. But we've seen many, many instances in RVs where companies cut corners. They don't tell people there's a defect in the RV. So if there's an RV accident and someone is seriously injured or killed, we'll get to the bottom of it if people call us at no risk to the client.